Patagonia, a land of unbridled natural raw beauty, covering the southern end of South America. Here is a land where nature is still king, where the wild winds blow and millennia glaciers make their way slowly down from the Andes to meet the ocean, and turquoise-coloured rivers gush into lakes and fields. This land is vast. It is mostly unpopulated. In parts, there are trees that stand tall and date back over 4,000 years. Within this land, there are some particular spots that stand out as marvels of geography, and among such places is the Torres del Paine National Park. Located in southern Chile, not far from the village of Puerto Natales, Torres del Paine is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. Visitors to Torres del Paine are initially struck by the visual impact of seeing giant glacially carved mountains with sheer vertical cliffsides right in front of their eyes. The site of the two principal mountains are known as the Cuernos of Paine, meaning horns of Paine. However, these are not the towers of Torres del Paine. No, the towers, or torres, are behind the Cuernos and comprise 3 needle spires beside a lake. Within the central massif of Torres del Paine, there are hanging glaciers, forests, rivers, and waterfalls. And at the foot of the massif, as well as in the surrounding area, there are vast lakes, more rivers, and even more waterfalls. And within these lands are several types of fauna, including the puma, the guanaco, the fox, and rhea, as many varieties of bird life, including birds of prey. At the western end of the park is the magical Glacier Grey, that comes down from the Andean southern icefield to meet Grey Lake. And here it calves off into icebergs that then float in the lake. However, Torres del Paine, apart from being a spectacle to witness, is home to the iconic trekking trail called the W Trek, as well as another one called the Circuit Trek. The opportunity to be able to walk amid such natural beauty is what draws thousands of visitors to Torres del Paine each year. Please see our next W Trek video to learn much more about this trail. In the meantime, if you are looking for a custom travel itinerary that suits your needs and budget, to experience what Torres del Paine and Patagonia have to offer, please get in touch with us. Experience Chile.